I'm really living for it, y'all. I appreciate this look. I appreciate it. Hey y'all, what's up? It's Brittany here. Today's video is like really special because this is my first ever YouTube video. So I'm like really fucking nervous and it's probably gonna be like a little bit of awkwardness, but that's just me. I wanted to show you one of the looks that I do when I'm not wanting something like super colorful, but I do want a touch of color in my makeup. And this is just one of those that I use whenever I'm getting ready for work in the morning. But this is something that's like super easy and you don't have to put a lot of thought into it. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then just keep watching. Something I like to do first is I like to go ahead and prime my face and get my face ready for the foundation and everything. I actually start off with my eyes first, but I want to go ahead and let this soak into my skin and just kind of settle before we go in with foundation. That was the Maybelline Master Prime by Face Studio. It's the Blur and Illuminate kind. They've got like 3 different kinds. I think one's like color balancing and the other, honestly don't even remember what the other one is, but I think there's 3 of them. With my Maybelline Master Concealer by Face Studio, and I just put this on my finger right here. If you could see it. You can't see that. My bad. I just put that on the ring finger right there, and I prime my eyes with my concealer. I use my concealer to prime my eyes, so that way my eyeshadow will have something to hold on to and it'll stay in place all day. It won't transfer, it won't move around. And to just kind of balance out any color I've got going on there. Okay, now I need to set the concealer that I just put on, and I'm going to go in with my Anastasia contour palette, contour and highlight palette. I'm going to pick up that banana shade that was in the center there and just go over my eyelids. Okay, once your eyelids are primed and set, now we're ready for eyeshadow. And I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Natural Love palette right here. Go in with Honey Butter right here. I'm going to go in with my Morphe blending brush. Any blending brush will be good. Okay, after I've blended that out really good, I want to go in with this nudie shade right here at the top of the palette. And I'm just going to go right over that really softly. Now that we've got our transition shade blended out really smoothly, I want to go in with this Love Bug color right here. It's this deeper purple. It's kind of shimmery. And I'm going to take a smaller blending brush. You could take a crease brush, or just depending on how like pigmented and how like dark you wanted it. But I want to go in lightly at first, and then we can kind of build up from there. I'm just going to take it on the outer crease right here and just blend it into the outer V. Okay, I'm going to take the blending brush that we used first, and I'm going to go back in with that nudie shade and just kind of blend out the edges right here just to make sure it's all blended and seamless. And okay, I think I'm going to go in with Moonbeam right here on the inner corner. I just stuck my fingernail in that color. I want to go in with my Eco Tools shading brush shadow brush, whatever you call it, and just dip it in that moonbeam right there. And then I'm gonna take some Master Fix by Face Studio, and I'm just gonna kind of spray my brush right there really good, just to make it like super shiny and pigmented. Fuck, I got it on my mirror. Yes, honey, yes. That dark purple shimmer shade we had first, just kind of blending that over again. That way we make sure we didn't bring that moonbeam too far out, because I do that. Okay, next I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyeliner. I normally wait and do this later, but I'm gonna just go ahead and finish that right now. And I'm using the L'Oreal, this is the Super Slim, L'Oreal Infallible Super Slim. It's the felt tip end. And I'm just gonna do a really thin black line. I don't wanna do like wing line or anything. This shit like legit takes me for fucking ever. I just like want it to be like so precise, so it takes me a while. Okay, now for foundation, I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow, and I just dip that out on the back of my hand here. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in and just dab that with my fingers all over my face, and then we'll blend it out afterwards. I'm gonna blend it out with this beauty sponge. It's the Real Techniques beauty sponge. Okay, now I've blended out my foundation really good. Excuse me. Now I'm gonna go back in with my concealer, and I'm gonna do the same thing that I did earlier. I just gonna put it right here on the tip of my finger, and I'm gonna go in right here and just dab that in place. Both sides really good. And I like to go back and forth so that I don't get too much on one side. And I go up the center of my nose. And I just kind of use the rest of it to go on to go in the middle of my forehead. It doesn't really do a lot, but it just kind of gets rid of it, and I feel like it lightens it just a little bit. Oh, this damn hair just keeps flying in my way. Shit! I think I'll just leave it like this. Start a new trend. I'm just kidding. Now I'll take my Real Techniques beauty sponge again, and I just dab that out really good. Okay, now let's set our concealer so it doesn't crease and look absolutely ridiculous. I'm gonna use the Master Fix by Face Studio. I have a lot of Master Fix products, by the way, but hey, no worries. I'm trying to venture out a little bit. Literally all I basically use is drugstore products. When you're balling on a budget, you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? Almost powdered my fucking eyeball. And I'm using that same e.l.f. blush brush from earlier that I used to set my eye concealer, primer, whichever. And now I look like I just did cocaine. Can't fucking talk, bruh. Bruh. There we go. Take a big ass brush and I just kind of swirl it around the entire the entire top portion, and I just kind of dust it. I don't want to like press down too hard on my face, because then I'm gonna move my foundation around. Okay, now I'm going to go in with bronzer. And today I'm using the Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer. I actually want to do something a little darker, but I need to actually go to the freaking store and purchase some darker colors. I'm just using the e.l.f. all over face brush, complexion brush, whichever. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna add a little bit of brush. I'm gonna add a little bit of blush. And I'm gonna use my Morphe contour brush to do that. And dab it in this Milani Baked blush. I literally cannot say that word. It's in the shade Luminoso. I used this blush for cream blush last time. Hope it doesn't come through. Okay, I'm gonna go in with, we're gonna start off with Nudie first and see how we like that. I'm gonna go back in with Nudie and I'm gonna take just a flat liner brush right here. Oh, I got foundation and my cream blush. What the fuck? Okay, now I'm gonna start on the outer corner right here. Okay, now I want to use my e.l.f. crease brush and I'm going to dip it in Love Bug and I'm going to take that on the outer corner also and just drag it down here. Now I'm going to go back in with Love Bug, but I'm going to go in with a bigger blending brush and just really get that outer corner good. May take a while to blend that bottom lash line right here. It's okay. Just be patient. I'm going to take Moonbeam with the EcoTools shadow brush from earlier and I'm just going to go in and dust this inner corner out and just run it into the Love Bug that we've already put on. I think I want to take Kittens and see how that looks on the inner corner, like right here. I'm gonna place that right there. I've never done this step before, but I just think it would add some really pretty color. This one's kind of more pink than it is purple. Y'all, I am living for this right now. Living. I'm gonna take Heaven, which is just like a highlighting shade, and just lightly sweep that up at the top. This is the Becca and Jaclyn Hill collection, Champagne Pop. It's literally all I've been using since my sister got it for me for Christmas, and it's literally all I've been using for highlight since then, so pretty dedicated. I'm trying to venture out, but I'm just kind of, you know, slightly fucking obsessed with it, so. I'll just put it everywhere, just fuck it up, just fuck it all up. I fucking love it, man. I know some of y'all would probably shit yourself if you left the house without your brows, but I've just kind of been living my life on the more natural side, and I've just been kind of combing them. Just kind of combing them out with a spoolie. We gotta top it off with some mascara. And I'm gonna use the Maybelline, the Colossal Big Shot. It's in the gold tube right here. And I'm just gonna go in and coat them really good. I'm not applying falsies today. I mean, you can if you want, but I'm just gonna keep it simple. I mean, like I said, I usually do this when I'm going to work, and I'm not trying to like go the extra mile. Which I drive a bus, so I kind of don't have to. But I just like to wear makeup, so that's why I do as much as I do. You hear a lot of background noise. That's my son. He's fixing him some breakfast, so he's 5. Can't really keep a 5-year-old too quiet, you know? I don't know if any of y'all have kids, but if you do, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now we're ready to set our face, and I'm going to use this NYX Dewy Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray. And it comes out pretty intense, so I just kind of soaked myself. I'll let that dry. So if you're really enjoying today's look, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you're really liking this look, and please subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more videos like this. Thank you so much, y'all, for watching. Have a great day. Bye.